Hello, everyone. We are back with another gaming therapy. Um, Honestly, don't know how long it's been, but normally when I check how long I uploaded the recent video, it's never really that far away. Um, I want to begin to apologize if you hear my crazy cat in the background. She is very active right now for some unknown reason. And doing very much stupid things, but I love her and I will not tell her to shut up. So, if you hear her, I apologize. Hello, guys. Today we are back with another one. A gaming therapy. I love doing these so much. I think the more I like enjoy coming back to do another one. So that's really good. I am slightly sick today, so might sound a little off. Start off with a sore throat. It's normally really hot in here, so I'm always sleeping with the window open. And sue me, I don't care. Um, I'm still sleeping with it open, so even though I'm sick already, but that's life. So, anyways, on that topic, today is about taking a break. Now, I want to stress the importance of this, um, because I feel like sometimes you can be, for all my, you know what? Okay, fuck, that kind of sucks. I admitted my video. Question is, you know what? We're running with it off. Um, yes, I want to stress the importance about this because a lot of us, for my spiritual people out here, that's where I was at. For my spiritual people out there, sometimes you can be spiritually drained and not know it. So, kind of just want to express the importance of taking a spiritual break. And by spiritual break, I mean from manifesting things, from moving forward, from starting a new chapter in your life. I want to stress the importance of taking a break before a new chapter. Most of all, sometimes you can take breaks in the middle of a chapter. Of course, it's necessary. Breaks are always essential. But before you start a new chapter in your life, I feel like it's super important to take a break because you can be emotion. It's more easier to spot an emotional drain or a physical drain, and those happen more often. Also, those are like breaks that you take in life all the time, but a spiritual drain is not always so noticeable. And when you're constantly trying to manifest new things in your life, the energy can deplete, I guess, in a way. So just want to spread the importance and give my personal experience on taking breaks before chapters. I mean, honestly, I feel like this is probably my first chapter ending, I guess. I guess how I'll put it. I feel like this is my first chapter ending. Um, we have our tea, uh, and that shit is strong. Uh, yeah, I think this is like my first chapter coming to an end from what I'm being told. And what I'm feeling. I guess what I'm feeling is what I'm being told, honestly. So same difference. Um, Feels like my first one, so new experience, and that's life. Life is about new experiences. So on that note, I wanna say the quote of the day. Anytime I have a tea bag, I have to say the quote of the day. Um, and this one's really, I hope I'm not drinking into the mic. This one's really ironic because I keep hearing this. The only consistent is change. I'm sure a lot of people know that already. It's a common quote, but it's on the tea bags today, so I'm gonna say it. Um, and it's honestly like perfect timing for the subject that I'm speaking on at the moment. Um, I'm speaking on a really big moment of change when when a new chapter is starting in your life. That's a lot of change to come. I think my I've always been a fast-paced person. Ugh, why it feels like this? Ooh, it feels choppy. Oh yeah, super choppy. I like how I got a new I got a new SSD and I got more gigabytes of RAM, but yet Minecraft still wants to be choppy. Like, come on, bro. I'm doing what I can. I'm doing what I can. That's why everything's on fucking fancy. God damn. Give me a second. Where is it? Okay, there we go. This motherfucker. I want to see the whole world. All right. Minecraft will always. Damn. Okay, hold on. This looks ass. That looks booty cheeks. Let's do beautiful skies. Uh, and fancy leaves maybe. Okay. Okay. A little bit better. Okay. I forgot what I was speaking on. I'm just gonna start anywhere randomly and hope it was like around the same spot. Um, yeah. So I'm in a moment right now of my life that's change. That's what I was saying. Change. I'm in a moment right now where change is like a really big factor, and when you're going into a new, let's say, I don't want to go down yet because I want to figure out what I'm going to do. When you're going into this new stage, it can be a lot because you're literally starting a new chapter, which means you're about to manifest everything you want for the next few years over again. And if you're growing, I feel like my mic is loud. And if you're growing, these things are going to be even bigger than it was before. I think the last 5 years, about let's say about 5 to 7 years of my life, it was all materialistic sort of things until maybe like the last year I kind of started getting into my spiritual life a little bit more, um or my spiritual well-being, I guess. I started getting into my emotional well-being a little bit more. I started wanting to like actually date and like experience because I think when I moved to Colorado I just turned 20 and I was like I never really had any serious relationships and I'm going into my 20s and like I can guarantee the first person I find is not going to be the one. So I find it important to like start getting out there now. Okay, she's confused too what that sound just was. I find it important to get out there now. To oh, it's my brother. To get out there now and have these experiences because I want to get the bad ones out of the way. I'm a fast-paced person and I hate. I that's one of my New Year's resolutions to slow down. I'm a fast-paced person and I hate the wait and I felt like I just wanted to hurry and get those bad experiences out the way. So I think I started getting into my love life a little bit more. I started diving in there, getting experience, getting the fails out the way, so it can get to a point where I'm like, okay, now the love of my life could be coming at any moment because I've had a lot of experience, and I'm a pretty quick learner, so I do believe that I learned a lot in the last year of dating, or not even dating. It was really just figuring out what I want. And I guess it was dating in a way, but not like dating, like not you're my girlfriend. I haven't had an actual relationship in like ugh, probably about like 2 3 years now. I don't even know, but I'm completely fine with it. I don't think getting into relationships is the way to learn. Um, we all learn differently, obviously, and we all adapt faster and differently. But I don't think getting into a relationship is the only and I don't think is the best way to learn dating. Um, but I guess I'm just the kind of person that's like the next relationship I get into, you're the one. Like we're in this for life. So so I'm not really too keen on dating. I am keen on like trying and experience and getting the fails out of the way and blah 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 blah. So I have been indulging in my relationship life, my love life. I have been indulging in my spiritual life, especially in the last year. Um, Physically, I think I've always been a pretty physical person, so I've never been like out of shape and like feeling like I need to go to the gym and doing this and that. I've always felt like I eat good. I have my moments, like everybody should. I have my moments where, um, sorry, I'm talking a lot. I have my moments where I eat bad, yes, but I'm not necessarily a bad eater, and I have a super fast digestive system. So, the okay, if somebody can help me out, the grass won't grow. I want that sounds like a metaphor. Um, I want grass here, and it's just dirt, and I don't know how to make the grass grow. Um, I tried using a hoe and then watering it. I don't know what the fuck I'm even doing, but I want the grass to grow. I tried it over here, see, and then the dirt won't even grow back. If somebody can just help me figure out, oh, don't do that to me. Oh shit. Okay. All right, you got it. All right, all right. Sorry for being in your hood. Um, yeah, if somebody can just help me figure out how to make the grass grow over here, I would love that. Thank you, and I appreciate it. Um, Back to the matter at hand. Yeah, so last few like things in my life haven't been like major, and they haven't been like super huge manifestations, but they weren't they were like simple things in a way, and like in a way I wasn't really manifesting love. I was just trying to, now I kind of am, but I wasn't really manifesting love, but I was just getting myself out there to get the experiences out the way. um I wasn't really manifesting a career. Well, I was in like the last year ish, but I wasn't really manifesting like a career and like a good path. Which is bigger. The point I'm trying to make here is I wasn't really manifesting bigger things here. I was just kind of working towards them and just hoping, but I was manifesting a lot of materialistic things, like the car I have now or the motorcycle I have now, which thank God I am so thankful for those two things. Those are the two things that I've been manifesting for the last like 5 years, and I have them now. It's simple, but it means everything. Having a motorcycle and a project BMW, like it doesn't get better than that. Where does it get better? I'm honestly so happy and pleased with just those two things, and I can lose them today, and which I won't. God forbid, I won't lose them. Um, and I would still be thankful. Oh my God. And I would still be thankful for the things. I would still be thankful for both of them. Um, Even if I lost them, just having the fact, just in my mind, having the idea that I worked for something and it worked out and it was a success makes me super happy, and like it makes me feel like I can literally do anything, which is like really good, I guess. So yes, I am so thankful. The universe knows I've been given my thanks. The universe knows how thankful I am for achieving those two things and being a car guy. It has been a journey, a fucking journey to get those two things. I've tried multiple times to get a car. It was a fail after fucking fail. Um, but another thing is those failures are the lessons. If you're going on a spiritual journey and you're manifesting different things, you're going to fail. Bad things are going to happen, quote unquote bad things. Like I said, I don't really believe in bad things happening in a way, but bad things are going to happen. You're going to lose shit. You're going to get shit and lose it. You might get something to be like, oh my God, I've been waiting for this. And then you could lose it, but it doesn't mean you're not going to get something better, like the motorcycle. It doesn't mean it's over. It doesn't mean give up. It doesn't mean get depressed. It means go out there and figure out what's better that you deserve. Point blank period. Never give up. Keep going. Um, so I think me losing things in this journey and me not getting what I wanted as fast as I wanted it was the beauty in the journey. And it was honestly, it makes the journey better. Like at the end of the day, it's the end of the day. And you can look back at the morning and you can look back at the afternoon and you can like reminisce over beautiful things. Um, I don't suggest reminiscing for too long, but there's always a moment to reminisce and think about these beautiful things that happened and that made you the person that you are. Because when you're manifesting these things, and when you're also, first of all, if you're trying to manifest better things in your life, you're most likely gonna have to do better yourself. So when you look back at these beautiful things and realize the growth that you went through, it's beautiful. It really is. It makes you stronger, and what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Oh, she's like kneeling next to me, and then I look down and she's on the bed. I don't. She's too fast. I did some strong ass tea. Um, yeah. So, man, the journey has been amazing. God knows, I like, and to think, the only things I was manifesting was a car and a motorcycle. The motorcycle, it's been like maybe about it hasn't even been 3 years. Probably about a year to two since I been wanting to manifest since I've been trying to work towards a motorcycle. I don't even think not even close to 2 years. But the car, that it's been a minute and I can still tell the journey's not over. Like this first chapter of my life is still gonna bleed into the next chapters of my life and I'm still gonna be growing those things. Like I didn't just manifest a BMW. I didn't just manifest a motorcycle. Um, but the root of it started to grow in this chapter of my life. Like I planted the seed about 5 years ago, and now the plant is finally coming out of the dirt, and you can see that it's going to be a tree. But right now, it's just a little plant. So, but you can see it. That's the point. Um, I think that's when a little bit more faith starts to come into the journey is when you can see the plant. Um, but of course, you still have to plant it, and you might not see it for a while. And like I was saying, the only things I manifest was materialistic things like a car and a motorcycle. And it took me about 5 years to finally get that plant out of the ground. So this next chapter in my life, I know is going to be, I'm talking so much and not doing anything. And I'm trying to figure out what I want to do, but I'm still talking. I know these next few chapters of my life is going to be like beautiful. Thank God. Um, but they're going to be bigger, and I know it's going to be bigger because I kind of already know what I want the next chapter of my life to be. Um, not gonna, I don't really want to put it out there yet, but once I plant the seed, I might share it a little. I don't know. It's not that deep. It's just I like to keep certain things to myself. This next chapter of my life is just going to be a lot. I know there's going to be a lot of hard shit coming. I know there's going to be a lot of heartbreak. Hopefully not a lot of heartbreak. I think I got the heartbreak out of the way for the most part. Yeah, that's another thing I liked about me putting myself out there to meeting new people. I feel like I got the heartbreak out of the way, and I kind of got my attachment issues out of the way. Um, and I kind of got some good discipline going, so hopefully the heartbreak isn't as serious this chapter of my life, but I won't complain. Life is life. I can't tell if I'm drinking in the mic or not. If I'm drinking in the mic, I'm sorry, guys. It's like slightly going off, but I don't think you could hear that. Um. Anyways, okay. Before I finish, I think. Oops. Okay, like I said last chapter. I'm gonna start at the bottom because starting from the top and going down is just complete stupidity. But then like I gotta kill everybody down there. Okay. Ugh, I don't have an infinite lava pit. I can't even do it that way. I'm so unorganized right now. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking for a second and lock in. Bear with me. Bear with me now, boy. I have no clue where anything is. I haven't played this game in about a week, maybe more. Okay, there we go. Michael Bublé. I don't know why that name has been stuck in my head lately. I have been listening to him, but see, I only have one bucket. Maybe I can just like keep reusing it. Okay. Okay, it's not as many as I thought. Holy shit. Y'all just started jumping my ass. Where's the... Oh shit, fuck me. He got hit by his teammate and then they're fighting. Lesson in life, be a team player. No, don't dodge it. Okay. Nobody else is spawning down here. So, no, I don't even know where I was. All right, so I think I'm just gonna start the house down here and just start slowly connecting it up. I'm not gonna worry about filling it up, pause, but I guess, how do they even spawn down here? Like, there's so many candles already and y'all just find a way. Huh. I honestly don't know how far I'm gonna get because I don't have much to say. That's kind of why I'm not rushing myself right now. And I kind of got a lot of it out of the way already just now because I just jumped straight into it, but I do have questions. Questions for the universe. Man, I would say while I'm sitting here jumping around doing this, fucking life is hard, man. I want like that's kind of the questions I was gonna get to around the end is like, this is one reason why I say take a break because man, shit, especially for all my emotional people out there, trust me, bro, I'm in the same boat as you. I'm super fucking emotional. And it wasn't any better at the beginning of this journey. I was like, no fucking, well, I'm better now, but I'm saying at the beginning of the journey, it was horrible. Like, I don't know if we would consider them attachment issues, but maybe had a little bit of attachment issues. Definitely not now. I've definitely had an experience where if I choose to, I can let go of somebody. It's not easy. It never is easy. Nothing that you can do can always necessarily be easy. But if I wanted to, I could let go of somebody. And I think it's a really good quality to have because it kind of helps you know who you actually want in your life and who you just can't seem to let go. Um, I think I'm at that point now where if I don't want somebody out of my life, it's not attachment issues, it's 100% choice, and it's because I really, really, really fucking like you, and I do not want you out of my life. Um, I have 100% capability of letting somebody go and being like, okay, you're not healthy for me. I don't want this anymore. I left all my wood upstairs. Yeah. Especially feeling like somebody don't want me in their life. I can like, before it would be like, it'd be kind of depressing. I'll be asking why, like, why don't they want me in their life? Blah 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 blah. But I think now I'm at the point where I'm like, and I think this is where it roots from or stems from. Like I feel like I am a fucking amazing person. Like my qualities are beautiful, bro. Like like it's and it's honestly it's beautiful to finally see it. And if you don't see it, figure out why and see it. Um, I think my qualities are just like one of a kind. And I think I'm really like an amazing person. And I try super hard. I care super hard. I love super hard. And it's like, and I came to the point where it's like, bro, if they don't want it, why the fuck are you sad about it? Like, it's literally their loss. Like, I know a lot of people use that quote a lot, like their loss. But like, if you're an amazing person, bro, it's literally their loss. Like, be sad. Like if you're an emotional person, you're guaranteed to be sad by just everything. Like it's nothing you can do about it. But what you can do about it is move on. What you can do about it is try to forget them. And if you try to forget somebody, time is a beautiful thing and you will forget them. I'm I'm sorry. I'm just gonna say I'm sorry every time I take a sip. Or no, I'm not. I'm not gonna say sorry that much. Um yes, time is a beautiful thing. It gives you the power of everything. You can manifest things within time. You can move on from people within time because like it's kind of like science in a way. If you're constantly going to the gym, if you're constantly working on your hobby, my hobby is working on cars and shit, and bro, that shit is fucking stressful. It is always a new problem. You fix something, something else just comes up, especially when it's a fucking project car. So it's really easy to like take your mind off of everything else going on in your life and kind of just hyper focus on what you need to get done in that moment. Um, so like hobbies, going on random adventures. Like I went hiking the other day and is it weird to like say the state I'm in? I don't know. I went hiking the other day in Boulder and and it was really nice. And like when you're doing it, you're not thinking about everything else going on in your life. You're thinking about if you're about to slip on this fucking ice and die. So like, so it's kind of easy to take your mind off of everything else when you're constantly doing something. And yes, at night, your mind might find its way back to that wonderful person, but or not even a wonderful person because they didn't want to be in your life and they don't see you as the beautiful person you are. So forget about them. No, joking, but not joking. So just do something. If you really want to, damn, that looks kind of cool. If you really want to get rid of somebody, if you really want to move on from somebody, even when you're super emotional and you really attach on to people, use hobbies and shit and just being active and doing things that your mind has to hyper focus on in order to do it. Like that's why I love driving fast and motorcycles and shit because when I'm doing it, it's just like you have no choice but to be in that moment because at any moment your bike could fuck up and you could die. So so you kind of have no other choice but to be thinking about that road, that speed, that turn, that curve, everything. Like it's guaranteed. It's easy to keep your mind off of things. But that's just if you want to get rid of not rid if you want to move on from somebody and you feel like you just have these crazy attachment issues. It doesn't help to sit around. It doesn't help. I'm gonna start leaning back on my drink. It doesn't help to sit around and mope about them when you could be active and somewhat mope about them. Now, at night, it's kind of hard, but when you're exhausted, it's not, because you kind of just go straight to sleep without even thinking about anything. Um, let me finish this really quick. I don't know how I'm gonna start it. You know what? I'm just gonna start and let it go where it goes. Life. Yeah. So when you're, for all my people that feel like they have attachment issues, it's not an issue, and you can get over people. It just takes time. Cry. I'm not like cry. I cry over every little body. Like even the people that I look back now and be like, they weren't really an asset. That's another thing about people. I like how this is about taking a break, but technically we're still on topic, because this is like stuff that can be emotionally draining and the reason why you might need a break. What was I about to go on to say? Fuck, I hate when I do this. Okay, I need to think. It's like the harder I think about it, the more I just forget it. The assets, people. People, when people are not in your life anymore, when it gives you, when you get a little time, for the most part, you realize that they were not an asset to your life. Um, I want more cobblestone. I think I'm gonna do cobblestone edges. No, I like the. I'm gonna throw cobblestone in there somewhere. I like the look of cobblestone and that. I want to change that part to cobblestone. It looks kind of stupid. I'm repeating assets in my head, so I remember where I'm going with this story. I want to change that part to cobblestone, because like I like how this part's look, and then I hate how that looks. How that goes straight to that, and then there's also no corners. I might just do the corners or cobblestone. I think I might just do the corners. It might be easier. Assets. When you look back, when you look back and you see these people who were in your life, and you analyze like the things that y'all did together, or like the things they said to you, or the way they make you felt, because sometimes it's hard to be, it's hard to see these things in the moment, especially when you're like a really loving person. um it's hard to like see things you don't like in the moment and like instantly be like, no, I don't like that, I'm backing off. So you can like sometimes get caught up in things that you don't necessarily want or need, and you might not see it, but that person leaving out of your life, I'm not saying always, because there's definitely, there's going, okay, I'm gonna I want to phrase it a little better so I won't like say anything stupid. There's going to be people in your life that that's going to leave, and you might actually see it as not a loss technically, but not a negative. So when you think about these people in the future, sometimes you like, you're going to realize like, they were doing this, this, and that, and I really didn't fuck with that anyway, but I was trying to look past it because I really like them. It's going to be moments like that. And when you're not in it no more, and you start giving yourself some time to just mope about it and be sad about it, and get it out of the way, a month, 2, 3, or 4, you're gonna look back and be like, or when you find somebody great, you're gonna look back and be like, this person had this quality and I didn't like it, and I don't see it in this person, or this person had this great quality and I see it in this person. But regardless, you're gonna see things that you didn't like and that probably wouldn't have worked out in the relationship anyways. So sometimes a loss can be good, and sometimes a loss isn't a loss. Onto a new topic. Sometimes that person isn't really going. Might just, you might need some personal time that you don't know that you need, because sometimes the universe knows best. Sometimes you just have to shut up and let the universe guide you. So I need more wood. So you might not even see these things as like, you might not see a moment that you need in your life where you might need a break. I feel like right now, is a point in my life where I think I need to like not be doing things, if that makes sense. Like I still work a job. I'm not streaming right now at the moment. Well, I'm streaming, but for this week I'm not streaming. Um, yeah, I kind of don't feel like playing the game or doing anything, and I gotta focus on something else. Um, you might need a break, and you might not know that you need a break, but the universe might know you need a break. So events might occur, and you might just that person might not just be in your life anymore for a year or two, or maybe even it could just be 3 months. You don't even know. You don't know the future. You don't know what's coming. But don't. My point here is because I could just start yapping and go anywhere. My point here is not everybody in your life is meant to be there forever, which is common sense. I'm sure a lot of you know this. But this is just for my attachment style people. Um, I wish she had some mint and some lemon. I would make that drink, but it's not bad. Um, yeah, no, I want to go up there and do it. Yeah, for all my attachment people, I'm just trying to help you find a way to move on. Um, you simply might need a break at that moment, and that person should not be in your life for that break. Um, Sometimes people can be more than what you think they are, as in spiritually, mentally, physically. I think it's more easy to see a physical exhaustion, and I think it's easier to see a physical exhaustion, and then I'll put maybe mental on that list. But a spiritual exhaustion, I don't really think you see that. I don't think that's something you can see. I think that's something that the universe kind of tells you at the moment that you need, and you just have to listen. Which brings me into another point, intuition. I think intuition is super important, and if you feel like you cannot trust your intuition, then you really need to like work on something because intuition is everything. Um, I feel like intuition is gonna make or break your life. Um, so yes, if you feel like you can't trust the universe, which is you, then work. That's you. Work on yourself. In a good way. Work on yourself. Um, yes. So, what was the point I was making here? Man, I really just started blabbing. Um, yes, the universe knows when you need a break, especially spiritually. Um, I feel like that's the main reason that the universe will force a break into your life, and that could be taking new people out of your life for the moment. That could be taking things out of your life that could be spiritually exhausting. That could be making you take a break. It could be anything. But you just have to know when to listen. You have to listen. If you're not listening, then you're kind of gonna fuck yourself. Obviously, I'm new to my journey. Obviously, I'm 22. Like my first like life sentence is kind of just now leaving. While I'm kind of in the end of it right now. I'm kind of in the end of my first life sentence right now. So I can't sit here and say I have experience with these things. I can't say I'm 100% right about these things, but what I can do is talk to you guys about how I feel and what I think. I am not a therapist yet. I actually, since we're on the topic, I've been thinking about psychology. Might go to school for psychology. I don't know, because mechanical shit is kind of a lot, and I feel like I'm a pretty smart person, and if something's in my life consistently, like vehicles, I'm going to learn it. I'm going to master it, and I'm going to be great at it. Whether somebody teach, well, personally, everything I'm great at, I taught myself. Not bragging, but it's just how things went. I've never been the type of person to run to some, except for my mom, with spiritual things. I've never been the type of person to run to somebody to teach me like a full on guide on something. I've came to people for like maybe if I was stuck in the moment on something, I've came to people and obviously asked for help or something. But when it comes down to learning something fully, I never really asked for help. I kind of just let time go and just keep doing it until I learn and I fuck up and I learn and I fuck up and I learn. So I think I'm really good with repetition, and I learn things through repetition. So I feel like mechanical engineering is going to be a lot. Working on metal 24/7 when I'm home, when I'm at work, when I'm at school, it's going to be like just metal, metal, metal. And mechanical shit is always a problem and it's so stressful. Psychology obviously is more stressful, and I would want to be, I think I would go down a therapist route. And also, when I was a child, I've always wanted doctor in my name. So I think it'd be cool to like fulfill a childhood dream of mine. I wouldn't be a doctor, but I think having doctor in my name was cooler. I wanted to be a surgeon for a while. I thought like that was cool, just like learning about the body and shit like that. But that doctor dream is not really something I really care about anymore. Um, but what was it? Psychology is really cool to me, and I think it's in a way still learning about the body, just the mind. And sometimes it's the shit that we do physically and why we do it, which connects to the mind. So technically, it's still in the same category. And like even now, I still think having doctor in your name is like so cool. This one lady at my job came and she had doctor in her name, and I was like, and I was just like, bro, it's like it's so cool just being like Dr. Edwards, and I'm not even like I'm just like, hey, I think that's really cool. But yeah, so I think I still have that like little passion in me that wants doctor in my name, and going to psychology, I can get going down the psychology route, I can get that. So I think that would be really cool. Um, yeah, so I would definitely go down to being a therapist. Um, I'm obviously not 100% sure about this, which I'm like 80% sure, because I feel like the point I made about constantly being around metal and constantly working on cars is going to make me a really angry and stressful person, or stressed out person, and I don't really think that's really, I know that's not healthy. I know that's not a healthy thing to constantly be dealing with in life. So I think in order to keep my mental sane and in order to keep life, light and happy, it might be wise of me to maybe not choose a career that I already have as a hobby. And like everybody says, having your hobby as your job is just gonna ruin it. So maybe I should really take that into advice and like listen to that. Okay, nice. So I have been considering psychology because I feel like that's the next cool thing. Philosophy is cool, but like I don't know. Um, I still feel like I would lean towards psychology. Um, I find it really interesting, really cool learning about the mind and stuff like that. And then I think being a therapist is like, it's kind of like my, what's the word? My debt to the world, I guess, or like not debt. I don't feel like we're in debt to the world, but just my kind doing, like just helping people with fucking problems that I know can be fucking stupid and stressful as shit, and I know that I can work through the problems. So why not, help somebody else work through those problems? Um, I'm really good with my communication skills. You know, I can really listen to somebody and hear what they're saying and actually give great advice if needed. So I think it's definitely a route I can go down and perfect and learn. Um, so that's just another assumption. Obviously, haven't started yet, but it's just where my mind is. I gotta pick all these up. Give me a second. Yeah, so that was a little rant for that. I'm not even sure why I started ranting about that, honestly. But that's that. Why did I go there? I was talking about psychology. What made me start talking about psychology? See, and then I like look back and watch these videos and I'm just like, oh, that's why I started talking about it. and it's always like really similar to. It's always like really close to what I was thinking in my head, but I just couldn't pinpoint it. Um, yeah. So honestly, I don't even remember. Oh, good morning. But let's just go back to the topic. Taking a goddamn break. So yeah, it definitely can be. It won't be noticeable when you need a break, but when you're constantly working on listening to your intuition, um, which is another New Year's resolution for me. Even though we're not there yet, I do have a video for that, but we'll get there. Happy holidays, by the way. Or I don't even know if it's happy fucking holidays. I don't know about the holidays. I don't know if I should even be celebrating them. I don't really celebrate them technically. I just like the moment of like just comfort and family and. Ugh. I was in the city. A little side rant. I was in the city the other day. I went. This is like a universe knows. This is a little story time. This is like a universe knows best type of moment. And like I was trying to go ice skating last weekend. I think it was Friday night. I was trying to go ice skating and all these problems just kept coming up. Like the first problem, first of all, when I left the house, I was already feeling kind of off. Like I didn't know if I really wanted to be out that day. But the fact that I was going kind of says something about where I should be. So I didn't really want to go out that day, but I was in the house for like 4 days in a row. I didn't go to work. I fell off my bike last week. Damn, that was only a week ago. Going on 2 weeks. That's crazy. I fell off my bike like a week ago. And during the day after I had to work, but I called out because my foot was fucked up and I like was not about to walk around, especially since I'm standing all day. I was not about to stand on my foot all day. That shit would have hurted. So I called out. So that made 4 days of work off. I normally have three, which is Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Um, but Wednesday I also called off. So that's 4 days of just sitting in the house because my foot's fucked up. So I can't really go anywhere. So Saturday came, Friday? No, it might have been Saturday because I think I waited till my last day. I'm not sure, either Friday or Saturday. And so I like decided to go ice skating and I wanted to go with my brother, but he had to work the next day, so he couldn't go. So I was just like, fuck it, I'm just gonna commit and go by myself. I leave the house. First of all, barely even felt like going anywhere that day. Don't even know why I really went. Like I said, shit, just you just do shit without actually knowing why you want to do it. Um, Damn, I came to that with way more trees. Wow, I love that. At like 23, I don't think I even. I think I broke like maybe like 10 trees. Um, Damn, I'm just doubling it. You know, I had to double it. Anyways, so first of all, decided to go that day out of just the kindness of my heart and just wanted to get out of the house and do something active. First problem, well, I'm on the train already don't feel like being there. First problem, one one or two stops down, a train in front of us fucks up, so we stop. We're sitting there for about maybe a solid 20, 30 minutes. I'm sitting there like, bro, I'm about to get off this bitch and go home. I call Uber home or something. I don't know, bro, but I want to go home. Soon as I'm like about to commit to that idea, train starts moving. We go up one station, stops again. He's like, and I'm like, bro, no way this shit just happened again. He comes out, the security or whatever. He's telling us blah blah blah. We stopped because train ahead, blah blah blah, problems, blah blah blah. I'm like, bro, I'm gonna just go home, and because I'm about to be late. Like, by the time I would have got there, I probably would only had an hour of ice skating, which is cool. Um, I normally get bored within like an hour and a half, so I would have got off before I was even bored, and it would have been nice to just have a little session. Um, Before I used to get crazy thing off topic. My stamina is crazy now. Like I do not get tired. I can ice skate for hours and I would not get tired. Um, Anyways, so he's like, we can like you can find a bus to take you to your next destination or the next stop. We have one coming if you want to wait for it. Blah blah blah. And then we sit there for a while, and then the doors are locked, so I can't even get off of the train. And I'm like, so you're telling us that we can get off and find a bus to the next train station, but You lock the damn doors. What the fuck do you want us to do? What do you want us to do? Train starts moving again. I'm like, bro, you're playing with me right now because you keep making me think I'm about to go home. And then it starts moving forward. Lesson in life. But so train starts moving forward. Train starts moving forward again. And then we finally stop the last time. And he's like, okay, this is the last stop. This is the farthest we can go. A bus is coming to take you to the next train station that's moving. He say, she say. But I had my headphones in, so I didn't even hear what the bus was. So I'm out there walking around the bus station, trying to figure out what bus, asking people questions and shit. And then I sort of kind of figure out, but then I just start going my own way. Cause like, I was like, at this point, I'm kind of back into the mindset of committing to go ice skating. So I looked on the map where what bus I should take to get to the next train station. I find the bus, get to the bus, it's crowded as shit. And the people on the bus didn't make me feel the most comfortable. So I'm standing there and I'm just in my head like, bro, do I really want to commit to this? And then guy gets on the bus, him and the other guy starts arguing. Now I'm really at my last straw, like, bro, I'm about to go home. I hate this. I hate everything. I hate it. No, I'm playing. But I get I get off the bus because the lady left to go get somebody to kick the other guy who started the argument off the bus. And I get off the bus. I'm literally standing there next to the bus, waiting for him to try to get the guy off. I'm looking over at the train station, seeing if a train's about to come that goes back to my home. I'm just standing there. I'm like, bro. Sorry, corner of my eye didn't look right. I'm standing there. My cat's so black I can't ever see her. I'm standing there and I'm like, I'm hard debating. Am I about to go home? Soon as I make up my decision that I am about to go the fuck home, he gets off the bus. And I'm like, bro, I didn't even start walking away yet. So I can't really commit to the idea yet. So I just say, fuck it. I get back on the goddamn bus and I go on about my way. The bus did not go all the way to the station that I need to go to in order to get on the bus that I needed to go to. So I had to do like about a 5-block walk, maybe more than that, probably about 10. It wasn't really a long walk. The blocks aren't really that big in Denver. Yeah, they're not really wide blocks. It's kind of small. So like it was like 10 blocks into the station. I would say about 4 blocks down, I walked past another skating ring that's like outside and I never heard about it. So like I'm looking at it, I stop. I didn't know it was a ice skating ring at first. It was kind of a feeling. I just looked over there and it looked like people were just gliding. And I was like, is that an ice ring or am I tripping right now? So I walk like towards it. I get on something higher and then I just look at it and I'm just like, do I want to just go here? Because like, it feels like I kind of was just led to this place and like, who would I be to just walk away from it? So I commit and I just say, fuck it. I have my ice skates. It's free if you have ice skates. So fuck it. Free night. I can just have a little fun. The ice skating rink was actually really, really nice. I love ice skating when there's a lot of people on the ice because it makes going slow a little bit better. Cause like, yeah, you're going slow, but at the same time you can't really go fast because if you start going fast, the possibility of killing somebody is a little bit more high. So it just splashed into my nose. So you can't really go too fast, but like it's fun because you can kind of keep a faster pace than everybody else and kind of like smooth by them. And then like when it's an open field, you can just like hit a really quick run and like it makes the moments better to savor when you do go fast. But like when the ice skating rink is clear and you're just running around, it kind of makes you tired faster and it's kind of boring. But that's what summertime is for. My summertime is my practice time when the ice is clear and I can just hop on and like just practice stupid shit and fall and stuff like that. That's for summer. But when winter comes, I like a super crowded ice rink where I can like just like smooth by people and like show off my skill and impress people. But it was really nice. Definitely a great decision. It was definitely a universe knows best moment and I don't regret it. But the point that I'm making here is walking in Denver and like, cause once I was done, I ended up walking down to the station still just to hop on the train that takes me home. So I ended up still walking through like 10 to 15 blocks of Denver, and it was really nice, bro. It was really nice. Like I used to live on Broadway, and me and my brother would sometimes go all the way up Broadway to Denver, but it wasn't the same part of Denver, so I never really thought I would like Denver. But I gotta share. But that moment was like a moment where the universe is just trying to let me know, bro. I'm sorry. I'm probably not gonna finish. I'm probably not even gonna start. Like I keep stopping because I keep getting into deep talks. But that moment really like made me like, what the fuck? Yeah, yeah. Y'all gonna piss me off, bro. Y'all gonna piss me off, bro. That moment really made me realize, like, first of all, I think I do want to have a little bit of a city. Like, I'm sorry, I'm completely off topic, but this is therapy for me, so I just start talking. Um, I kind of do want to have a little bit of a city life. I don't like when I was younger, and not even younger, like technically younger because I'm growing every day, but like, like I used to always think I didn't want the city life. I just wanted to get a nice place, like out off to the side, and just enjoy my personal time because I do love my personal time. I love being alone, and I love quietness. I love not being able to, I love not having to open my mouth and explain something. It's kind of just who I am. Where are we? Damn, we're at an hour already. Oh my god. I love just opening my mouth and just I love not opening my mouth sometimes and just like complete and utter silence, like just nothing. Um and like if you want to talk to me, cool, but I don't necessarily want to open my mouth, so I might reply with like a really fast or quick or small comment. And a lot of people don't like that. A lot of people take that as an attitude or whatnot. So it can be annoying having people around and like when you want to be quiet. So I always did that. Like I was just a super quiet. Oops. I was just like a super quiet person, and like I would never live out in the city and be all like active and stuff like that. But I don't know. Living here is kind of off in the outskirts, and I'm like, bro, I don't know if I can do this. I don't like being in your own personal house in space is already, I think that's enough. I think if I don't want to talk to somebody, I can just be in my apartment and just not go out for the night. But I think I also like the city lights. Like that shit is beautiful, bro. Like especially during holiday season. It's like the lights are bright, everybody's out and everybody's happy and just like, just walking around and enjoying life. And it made me realize like, bro, I think I want to at least experience this for some part of my life. Like I have so much of my life to like go get a fucking house out in the middle of nowhere, and I think when I'm older I'm probably gonna have less of that socialness about me, but I still have some of it right now. So I think living in the city will actually be nice, and I was wrong. I don't think I want to be out in the outskirts. I kind of want to be with the people, and like at least for some part of my life, and like just experience that. So that was just a little rant about an experience I just had about the universe knows best, man. If you feel like you're, if you feel like you don't want to be somewhere or do something, and but at the same time you're physically still kind of doing it, embrace it, do it. There quite well could be a reason on why you're doing it and don't want to do it. So just do it. Just do it. Nike, no sponsor. But oops. But yeah, that's just a little rant on. I guess that ties into intuition and that ties into taking a break. If you feel like you need a break, take a break, bro. Especially if for all my like people who are spiritually in tune with themselves and like listen to themselves when they need something, and know that when you need something, but like me, you're still kind of in that learning phase of like trusting your intuition and not really knowing what it is you need. If you know you need a break, take a break. I work a job. There's no excuse to say I have school or I have such and such and I can't take a break technically. There's plenty of ways. A spiritual break is completely different. You can still work a job. You can still go to school. You can still do your daily task and take a spiritual break. Spiritual breaks are more towards, I think a spiritual break is more, it's not this, it kind of is the same thing. It's more of a mental break, but not really. Because when you're at school, you're still using your mental. Um, so you can't really have that type of mental break. But having a spiritual break isn't technically a mental break. So you can still kind of, take a little break from trying to manifest new things and trying to start, especially when you know that you're coming into a new phase of your life. That's the best time to take a break. Don't try to manifest anything. Well, it's hard to not manifest things because you're constantly thinking of new things. But don't try to. Oh, it said my bed was too far away. I thought it wasn't dark enough. And I just thought about it. Don't try to like hop into that new life that you want. Like I kind of started doing it for a second. I would say I felt like for the last like week or two, I was feeling um, like a new beginning is coming in some way. Not just because the year is ending, but like it genuinely feels like a new life is about to start for me because the last week or two, I've been like just looking at the things I have, and I'm just like it's starting. Like things I've been wanting so bad, I have it. Man, the feeling of that motorcycle is like nothing, bro. Like, oh my god, the second I remember the day, this the first time I hopped on it. When I got off of it, it was the only thing on my mind. Like, I still haven't even went fast on it. Like, I've hit it. I've went faster than traffic, obviously, but like, I still haven't ripped it because first I'm still trying to learn upshifts and downshifts. I don't want to fuck up the clutch, and I don't want to fuck up the transmission. So, I'm not like going crazy on her yet. But I've hit her a little. I've maxed out third gear, almost hit fourth, but traffic. Um, Also, if the RPM limits, the RPM revs to 12. Is it 12? I think it's 12,000. I'm not 100 sure, but it's between 10 and 12,000. It's pretty fucking high. So third gear is pretty. It's in the mid hundreds. Yeah. First gear stops at 75. I know that for sure because I was like practicing in it for the longest. 75. I mean, next one probably like mid low hundreds probably. That's probably where I was at. I wasn't looking down at it. It's like a sport bike, so a lot of the stuff on the dash is harder to see. So I don't like to look down at it, especially when I'm going fast. I kind of just want to keep my eyes on the road and just trust my gut with certain things. Um, so I'm gonna say a track bike, not a sports bike. So this is ZX9R by the way, for all the people out there wondering if I have any car guys in here. Um, Um, yeah, so I've hit it a little, and I'm already like it's always on my mind. Like I just can't wait to hop back on it again. I haven't been riding it. I need to get an oil change. I've been broke for the last few days. I need to get an oil change, and I need to check something else before I hop on it again because I did drop it, and I don't want to get back on it until I know that it's fine. Um, but I think I'm gonna work on that either today or tomorrow. Today's Friday. Yeah, so I'm either gonna work on that today or tomorrow. Definitely getting the oil change, but I need to look at it a little bit more before I figure out what the other problem is. Um, like I said, bro, it's always a new problem. And in my Beamer, I think the battery died. It's always a new fucking problem with this shit, bro. Like, man, I can't. All my tools were inside of the Beamer because I was working on it, and I can't get it. The back glass was actually plexi glass. Sorry, I'm getting really excited. I love talking about cars and shit. The back was actually plexiglass, so I recently just took it off and switched it out. So I can get into the car now, but by the time whenever I switch the engine and want to figure out if it works, I gotta get it jump started. Always another problem, and I hope it's just the battery. I'm praying it's just the battery because it has been sitting. It's not too cold in our garage. It's kind of heated, but it has been sitting. Never turned it on. I haven't turned it on like since I've started working on it, so it's been about a solid month now. Um, so yeah, so it has been sitting. Hopefully, it's just a battery, but the battery is brand new, so it could just be a jump start, and we all good. That's a brand new battery under a year. I bought it. I bought it because the first battery died, and I was like, "This is like a whole new like this is a full project car. I don't want to. I don't want to half-ass anything, so I'm just gonna buy a whole new battery." So it's a whole new battery in there. Can't be too big of a problem to get it up and running, and hopefully it's just a battery issue. I'm also working on the car, so I could have possibly unplugged something, but I don't think I unplugged something that would have not allowed me to unlock the damn doors. So hopefully we just talking about a little simple jump start and we're good. Oops. I'm doing the last one. Hopefully that's just the problem. We don't know. But the point that I was making here before I started going off is, man, I'm super grateful for the things that I have. Oops. I'm super, actually I gotta go up there anyway and get more. I'm super grateful for the things that I have. I've been on a crazy journey of manifesting things and asking for things that I want, and this was my first adventure. This is like the first one. Like I've never damn, these trees grew fast. Last time I planted trees, it took them like a really good minute to grow. Could it be because no? I don't think it's because it's raining. Yeah, they getting up there. Um yeah. Uh so anyways, I forgot what I was talking about, so I'm just gonna get back. I'm just gonna randomly go off on this. Ooh, manifesting things is a lot. Um, and it's like I was saying, it's a spiritual thing. It's sometimes harder to know when you're spiritually exhausted. But like somebody said, that's what I was saying. I'm new to this obviously, and I don't know how shit works. I do watch people and get a better understanding. My mom also is somebody who's been indulging in spiritual shit for the longest now, so it's great that I can just go to her for a question and trust her in some way. But but everybody's life is different. Everybody experiences different. Everybody hears different things. So like I can't trust her. Like I can't just go off of 100% what she's saying. But she has the general idea of down. So, and I watch people. So I've been told multiple times that your spiritual energy can deplete, and it can mess with future manifestations and future goals that you want, that you're trying to manifest, because you're constantly just going on to the next thing, going on to the next thing, and it can be depleting. So taking a break can be very essential. It can be, in the long run, it'll help you it'll help you for the next, but what, I don't know how long I don't know how long a journey is. I don't think there is like a time limit on a journey. I think it kind of, when the next one starts, it kind of just, you kind of just know, you feel it in a way. It's like an intuition thing. That's why intuition is like really important to understand. And I feel like it's easier to understand your own intuition when you are locked in with the universe, because you are the universe, and if you are connected with yourself in a great and positive way, then it's easier to know things. Yes, so can't really know when a new chapter is going to start in your life, but if you're listening, then you kind of just have a good feeling about it that it is starting. And I personally think that it's good to take a break from thinking about that new life that you want to start, because technically thinking about it is basically manifesting it. And if you just go straight into working towards it, like say you want your new life to be, say you want to start focusing on your career and growing a positive career, I'm not positive. Growing, sun's coming up. Growing a nice, healthy career that's like part of your next life you want to start. Um, if you just instantly start thinking about it, jumping into it, then it could be a little bit exhausting, bro. Like, do you really want to just? You don't want to have a moment in your life where you're just like, okay, fuck the future, fuck everything that I should be working towards. I'm just gonna take the things I'm in the moment, take the things in the moment, and just be here and just not worry about what's next. You know, that's like a more of a spiritual break, I guess. Sorry, that's more of a spiritual break that I feel like anyone who's aware of their spirituality and aware of manifesting things, um, definitely take a second and don't manifest. Just be happy in the things that you have. Like, I have a motorcycle right now. I'm about to go fix it. I'm about to go put some fucking oil in that bitch. See if there's any other problems and rip that motherfucker, bro. Like, fuck any other future goals or anything like that for this next, let's say, week or so. Fuck it all. Probably hit some like meditation and shit like that. But like, other than that, bro, I'm about to just really sit back, enjoy, and what's it called, immerse in the things that I just fucking worked hard as shit on and finally achieved. Um, that I worked hard as shit on mentally and physically. Like, the nights, the days of fucking praying and working hard for it. And while I don't, this was my first ever chapter in life, so I can say I did things the wrong way. Well, not wrong, I wouldn't say wrong, I don't think there's a wrong and a right, but I can say I did things in a pretty irrational way. But that's kind of just who I am. I'm a pretty fast person. I hate taking my time. I don't like waiting. So so it's inevitable for me to like just jump into things sometimes, and that's probably one of the things in my new chapter of life that I want to work on, taking my time with things. I think the last thing I rushed into was this motorcycle downstairs. I think I was, well, it's not technically rushing into it because I've been manifesting it for a minute now, and I've been working to get it for a minute now. So just because I woke up one morning and it was like, first of all, my check was fat, bro. Like, this shit lined up perfectly. So like, while I rushed into it, while I rushed into it, I technically, like, it was like the perfect moment. I literally woke up. I stayed up all night that night. So there's no possible way that I should have woke up this early. I woke up, look at my phone and check the time. I literally have a notification from Facebook saying motorcycle posted for 2000. I look at my paycheck and it's fat, bro. Like, it's fat. I don't even remember working that much, but I don't care. I'll take it. So I'm laying in bed. I'm like, bro, I could do this. Like, I could go get this motorcycle right fucking now. And thank God it all worked out. So it's like, so like, yeah, I rushed it, but like, in a way it worked out. But in the future, I kind of just want to take my time with things. I've I've lived the rushing life, and it can sometimes be super heartbreaking when you're constantly trying to rush to new things or rush to get something, and then it's just taken away from you like that. It can. I need a new camera. It's kind of ass. Bro, like, I can't stop it. I don't know what to do. It's less of them now, but yeah. Um, so it sucks when you like try to rush to something and you think that's the right thing you're doing, and it's just taken away from you in seconds. So I'm definitely I'm at the point right now where I'm like, I wonder if I should make this bottom for glass. I kind of want to. I'm definitely at the point right now. I think I'm gonna go get glass and I'm gonna end it right here, and then my next one will finish. Um, I'm kind of at the point now where I'm like, okay, you've had your journey in life where you rush things and yeah, sometimes it worked out and sometimes it didn't. But for this next journey of my life, I don't want to rush things. I don't want to just, it sometimes can be hard, don't get me wrong, but I don't want to just hop into things. I want to really plan, and if I can, not everything is going to go my way, obviously, but if I can, I don't really want to rush into things. I want to take my time. um Maybe be a little bit more happy with not having the thing until it really feels like that moment is there and like I should strike. So that's my future goal, which we'll get into more for my New Year's resolution video. Nice. Okay. I don't think there's gonna be any doors down here. I think the only door is gonna be in that one. All the rest is just gonna be, just shit down here in rooms and stuff. And I don't know. It's gonna look really nice down here. I love all the like lights. I kind of want to like keep them there in a way. Maybe. Oh, I'll probably do like glass all over there. Or no, I'll keep it like that and just connect the walls to the sides, like over there and over there, and then maybe smoothen it out a little. Like make some stone, cook some cobblestone, make some stone, and I love that I can end this when the sun rises. That's like perfect timing. Um, Make it, blah 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 blah, smoothen it out a little. Maybe raise this up, put a balcony right there, and make this like a whole room. Uh, or put a balcony over there, make this one room, and you just come over here, and then it's just shit everywhere. Balcony, maybe like a balcony that goes all the way around or something like that. And then all the lights are like, oh, that was so good. Okay, okay, great ideas, great ideas, great ideas. But we'll get there. Right now I need glass. What was I talking about? Shit, I got completely off task there. I don't know what I was talking about, but let's go make a like two more shovels and then go get some sand. And then we're gonna end it. I have some questions that I would love for people to, if you actually listen to these and you indulge in it, then really think about these questions. Because as a young person, trust me, I know sometimes you might feel like you don't need a break. I feel like I don't need a break, but the universe is telling me right now that I need a break. So I'm going to shut the fuck up and take that break and stop talking back like an obedient kid. No, I'm just playing. Well, technically, I am the son of the universe, so in a way, I am being an obedient child. So I hear you, mother. Give me a second. Oh shit, I forgot to plant the trees. Shit, I gotta go back up there. Damn, I really wish I could remember what I was talking about. I'm just gonna go off somewhere random and say, listen to your intuition. If you're not sure about your intuition, things that helped me was truly connecting with the universe. I truly felt like once I started going out to the parks and just like sitting in this, I'm about to say sand because I was looking at sand, sitting in the grass, um, yeah, really just connecting with the universe. Honestly, when I started doing that more, it kind of all just started coming to me. Not coming to me, but I slowly over time I started to just trust the things that I'm thinking. Like if you're having a random thought, it's not really random. It's never nothing's ever really random here. Um, oops, sorry. Nothing's ever really random. Oh my god, I'm sorry. So I think the only way I think everybody naturally has some type of like intuition in themselves that talks to them, that tells them to do certain things, whether you know it or not. But a lot of times we do the things we do is because we felt, oh my god, because we felt like that we should have done it, and that's just intuition. So I think everybody has it in a way. You just have to figure out like how and when you should listen to it, or not when. You should always listen to your intuition. Um, how you should listen to it, because sometimes even the world will tell you one thing, but you would truly feel like, no. I want to commit to what I think I should do. Um, that's kind of a moment I'm in right now. Um, I keep asking people questions because is that lava? Oh, I keep asking people questions because I'm like I've had enough experience in my past to know that like no, I know what I must do here and I'm going to do it. But I keep asking people questions just because I've only had one person that like was on my side and like she's a really I love her, bro. She's really like I love her as a friend, by the way. she's a really she's a really supportive person and I love those type of people. Like that they don't care about the backstory or anything. If you think you should do it, they're gonna be like, fucking do it. I love those type of people. And she was the one person that just told me to do what I was thinking, and that's what I was thinking. So I really appreciate her in that moment. But everybody else is just telling me the same thing over and over again, and I'm just like, and while I'm still asking people knowing the answer, I still have this like gut feeling that I should do what I think I should do, and I know what I want to do. And even though the internet is saying this and that over and over, oh shit, I forgot a leash. Fuck. You know what? We're gonna do it like this. But it's slower. No, bro, you're gonna wander off. Fuck. Should I put him in like a ditch? I'm sorry, bro. I can't have you wandering off. Look at him, bro. Like, Jesus. Stop walking away. Can you go down here? Okay. Good. Okay. Yeah, and I have this part of me that's just like, no, Tyler, bro, you know what you want. You know what you must do in this situation. I'm trying not to say too much, but you know what you want to do in this situation. Fuck what everybody else is saying. Listen, first of all, she was the first person I asked also. So she was really like the staple of what I think I should do. So that also says something crazy. I bet I sound so sick. That also says something. So listen to your intuition, guys. Sometimes it might even feel like the universe is sending you signs that you should do one thing, but your intuition is telling you to do the other. Do it. The universe likes to test you sometimes, and sometimes what it's saying to you is not necessarily what you need to do, but it could just be, you know, a little slight test to be like, do he really trust himself enough to do what he think he should do? And that's when knowing your intuition and knowing what your intuition is wanting you to do, what you're basically another word is what you're truly wanting to do in that moment is essential, and it's everything. It's how you're gonna get through life. I think he just jumped. I was about to say, what the fuck? It's how you're gonna get through life. So I strongly suggest everybody who's listening and watching this, in the future, in the present, in the past, I strongly suggest that you work on listening to your intuition and work on knowing when your intuition is telling you to do something. And your intuition is basically just you knowing when you should do something. How much I got? Let's get a little bit more. It's getting dark. Yeah, I'm at that stage in my life now where I'm like, I know my intuition is telling me to do something, and I always commit, no matter what I feel like the internet is telling me to do. No matter, because sometimes I feel the need to just want to hear other people's voice. I'm kind of the type of person that kind of makes my mind up and commits to it, and nothing can really change it. But sometimes I just like to listen to other people and just, you know, hear what they gotta say. And 80% of the time is not what I want to hear, so it's not always the best. But still do it. I do it because everybody has a voice, and you should still want to hear everybody's voice. But me personally, I follow my intuition at the end of the day, and you should too. So we're gonna end it here when we get home. Look how beautiful it is. It's like trees on top of a fucking mountain. I've always made great houses on here. I was always a cave house type of person. I will always run straight to a cave or like a mountain. Not really. Well, I would do mountains on creative because I feel like it was harder. I was like a creative like warrior. I never really played survival until recently, but I would always like run to like a cave in a mountain kind of or something like that, and make my house there because I feel like it's just so like like you can make such a cool looking place like that. But that was always me, and I think this is probably my best one so far because I feel like I'm actually gonna be here working on it. And I have also another thing. I have such a better sense of what I like and don't like. That's something. Ooh, that's something I think intuition plays a huge part in, and you see it sooner or later. There we go. I was trying to get that orange. You see it sooner or later. Like for all my creative people out there, your intuition is gonna play a crazy part in your creativeness. There's gonna be when you're trying to be creative and you're confused, follow your intuition. Sometimes I just do what I think I should do. I just do what I think I should do, and once I do it, it always looks nice. And I'm just like, dude, first of all, while we're at this topic, I want to show this painting I made. I took like it was like, well, I'm in therapy now. Well, yeah, I'm in therapy now, but she suggested that I do some dreamscape paintings and then that I do this one. I'll explain it once you see it. Boom. So it's basically an emotional safe place. I'm a super emotional person, so of course this was like the main topic that we went on. So up here is supposed to be my emotions. We have green, which is anxiety. It goes straight to the middle because I feel like everything is caused by anxiety. Your anger, your happiness. Happiness can be caused by anxiety. Um, Pink and red kind of looks alike, which I don't like. Pink is on this outside. It goes all the way in, curls inside. Is that pink? See, I don't even know which one's pink. I think it's, yeah, it's pink because I wanted pink to touch everything. I wanted pink to touch everything, sadness, anxiety, and anger, because I feel like sorry, I was trying to think of something. I feel like it's like it is everything, you know, it's like the root of everything. But is that pink? Yeah. And then the middle is like red, which is supposed to be anger. And it's basically just all supposed to be in the sky, and then me, the blackness is just supposed to be my bubble. Um and here I am. This is a snow, well, it's supposed to be a snow owl, but the background's white, so I couldn't really use white. It's supposed to be a snow owl. I'm in this like beautiful kind of like forest scape, and I'm ice skating. I think that's the one, other than, well, I just got a motorcycle, so I couldn't really use that as an example yet. But I'm ice skating because it was the one thing in my life that made me feel safe. And just at ease with everything. Like, I don't think I've ever got mad on the ice. I don't think I've ever been sad on the ice. I don't think, like, I'm always just at ease. At ease, soldier. I'm always just at ease. So I think being on the ice was my representation of being at ease from all my emotions and just being safe. And I chose a snow owl to just be watching over me because I feel like owls are just like a really beautiful and special creature. Um, I was gonna do an eagle, a bald eagle, because that's one of my other favorite animals, but I didn't I didn't think it really fitted. I don't really think it fit inside of this ease kind of situation. I think an owl was a little bit more of a wise creature to like be watching over me in this moment of peace. Um, yes, so I'm basically just ice skating here. Um, Ice skating in this beautiful forest with an owl watching over me, and my emotions are out of the bubble, and I'm just here. So just a little beautiful thing I wanted to show you guys. I don't know. I was talking about creating though. Yeah, when you have your intuition and you're really trusting it, it's easy to create things for all my creative people out there, and it's easy to like just know what you want and what you like. So, wait, can I use these? I can't. I'm gonna take you. Uh, so yeah, intuition. It's important. It's great. It's beautiful. We're gonna end this up here like we always do. Hopefully we can get the sun set. She just side-eyed me like that. Don't side-eye me. Oh, since we're up here. Okay. Um, where is the sun? Is it going down over there? I think so. It's like halfway up though, so I'm gonna have to really like blab for a minute. Yeah, it's going this way. I like how it goes behind the mountain also. Anyways, so today's video, take a break. Take your time. Um, I want to encourage being slower. I want to encourage being a turtle and not a rabbit. Um, it is okay to be a rabbit sometimes. Sometimes I'm still a fast person. I like going fast. I like the fast life. I can't change that about me. That's just who I am, and I don't want to change it because I like going fast. So take it from somebody who likes going fast, telling you to slow down. Um, damn. um, yes, guys, take your time. Embrace the process. Um, even like in the middle of the process, take your breaks. But at the end of a journey, I think it's essential. And I think you should take a break, even if you're young and you feel like you can just go and go and go. It's, I think it's still essential for you to take your breaks, take your time, bask in your glory, really like sit back and like look at the things that you've achieved. Like it's it makes it all the more better. I think I said that right. It makes it so much better when you like when you just look at everything you've achieved. Like, bro, it's so beautiful, bro. Um yeah, so here's some questions I have. I be forgetting I have tea here. I put it in front of me so I won't forget, and I still forget. She's waking up. Oh, look at your little yawn. Come here, come here. Oops. Sorry, guys, I'm on the finish. I gotta give her some attention. Here she is. Oh my god. She always stretching. Let me tell you big stretches. She's laying next to me. Can you see her? You can't. Okay. Um, I'm glad she came to me for the end. Um, questions. First one, what have you accomplished? Um, materialistically, emotionally, and relationships. It's all an accomplishment. You can accomplish anything. I think personally, materialistically, I accomplished getting the motorcycle I've always wanted, getting the car I've always wanted, which is also a project, which is also another thing I've always wanted. I've always said I want a Project Beamer and a motorcycle. It would be a great start. I literally wanted that so bad. And the fact that I've got it, or I don't think I ever specified a Beamer, but I've always wanted a Beamer and I've always wanted a project car. So it makes it all the more better that I got a Project Beamer and a fucking motorcycle. Man, I'm just like, I'm basking in my materialistic glory right now. Emotionally, I've definitely achieved a lot. I'm not like so attached to people. Like I can let people go with very much ease. Sometimes it's a little bit harder. Sometimes I gotta cry a little. I gotta really get them out of my system. But at the end of the day, if I want to let them go, I'm going to let them go. Definitely don't get attached to people that much anymore. I'm a little bit more in control of my emotions. It's kind of hard to be in control of your emotions. Um, Relationship wise, I've got some experience. I've gotten out there. I dated as a child, obviously, like in high school, and like, but like dating as a child, you don't really see the things you need, and like you don't really see the things you want in a relationship. Am I looking the right way? I'm not. I was about to say this like sun is not appearing. Um, you don't really see the things you want and the things you need um as a child, but like the last like year or two, as I've been meeting new people and getting those people out of my life, I'm also really good with seeing what was valuable once it's not there anymore. So I've seen the past people I've talked to that once they left, it was like, okay, maybe it was for the better. um I wouldn't change anything. Everything happens for a reason, and the people that aren't in my life anymore aren't there for a reason. I'm happy, not mad, cool. What have you failed in? I failed in plenty of things. I failed trying to get a car multiple times. I failed in a motorcycle and getting it stolen. Um, I failed in a lot of things. What have you failed in? What was your goal for the last few years? I've expressed that already. You know what my goals were. How do you feel emotionally and physically? I think emotionally right now, I feel at peace. I feel like I'm not emotionally fucked. Yeah, I still get sad, but that's life. I'm happy. I still get mad. I'm pretty emotionally stable. Physically, I'm feeling good. I know I'm sort of good. I kind of want to start hitting the gym again, but I'm still waiting on them to finish the gym. So it is what it is. Beautiful sunset. Oh, the sun rises over the mountains. I think that's pretty beautiful also. Um, oh, it's going away. Um, you're like sitting on my mouse, so every time I touch it, you're gonna get hit. um, yeah. What was it? Physically, I'm feeling decently physical. I think the last like month into now, I kind of haven't been doing the best physically. I've kind of been eating bad, haven't been hitting the gym, but that's cool. Everybody has those moments in your life where you're kind of letting go a little. I think it's essential to having a better high when you just embrace the low, and when it goes away, you hit that gas on the high. So I'm not too sad about it. Beautiful sunset. It's not over yet. I'm not too sad about it. No, it's over. I'm not too sad about it. Oh, we have, what is that, half a moon? Maybe a little bit more than half a moon. I forgot what it's called. Um, yeah, I'm not mad about anything. What was I just talking about? Physically, yeah, I'm not mad about the situation I'm in right now. I'm kind of eating badly and like, I'm kind of embracing it. So I'm not really mad. Um, and my immune system is not the best right now. I just got sick again. Like before this, I have barely ever got sick. So my immune system is not at its best right now. Um, been eating a lot of dairy and starch, a lot of sugar. But I don't feel bad physically. I still feel good. I feel like I can run a mile and be fine. I go ice skating every weekend, so it's like it's a workout. So I'm not like just sitting around doing nothing. And I've been very, very much physical the last 5 years of my life. Simply getting to working back, bro. That shit alone has been physically exhausting. So I think I'm long overdue a month or two or three of just eating bad and doing what the fuck I want to do. So I'm feeling good physically. Last question. What can you do to relax? And not just for an hour or two, but for like a week or two, maybe even a month. Um, this basically ties into taking your time and maybe taking a quick break because shit happens for a reason. Um, why am I leaning over like that? Shit happens for a reason. Let's get some natural sunlight, natural daylight. Shit happens for a reason. If you're watching this video and you feel like you're really like it's hitting you and you should really be listening to what I'm saying, then maybe you should be asking yourself that last question. Definitely. If you feel like you're at an end of your journey and you're starting a new one, ask yourself all these questions. Um, Ask yourself all these questions so you can really see that you've made it somewhere and that you deserve a break. Um, yeah, I think we might end it here. Um, I just encourage you guys to do your best, try, um, live life, bro. Like, bro, I understand all this spiritual shit can be a lot, and simply just trying to keep up with it can be a lot. So just enjoy living, man. Last few like last few months, I've just really just been enjoying life, like the process. Like we're here to be greater spiritually, but we're here physically. So our journey right now is a physical journey. So we are spiritual creatures and we should keep up with our spiritual. But at the end of the day, we're in a physical plane right now, and we should be focused on enjoying our physical plane. We chose to be a human to have these experiences. So experience these things like a human. Enjoy every day, do shit, experience shit, follow your intuition because it will lead you to great shit. Shit that you will like and shit that's for you. Um it's beautiful. Life is beautiful. Everything is beautiful. Women are beautiful. God is beautiful. The universe is beautiful. I'm feeling great. I hope you are too. Um, on that note, we're gonna end it. Uh, I wish the best for you guys. I really do. If you're watching this, it's probably a reason you are watching this. So be happy. Be happy, baby. I love you. On that note, ow. On that note, good night, guys.